President Trump agreed with Democrats to spend $2 trillion to fix America's roads, bridges, and a lot more. Let's go to our White House correspondent, Pamela Brown. She has new details of today's surprisingly very cordial meeting over there at the White House. Pamela, apparently the president set the $2 trillion figure because he thought it sounded bigger and better than something in the $1 trillion range.
Yeah, that's right. And the Democratic leader said actually the number they proposed was less than that, but then he raised it to $2 trillion. And the Democrats leaving the White House today certainly struck a distinctly different tone than past meetings here at the White House. They said the meeting on infrastructure was productive. They said there was goodwill. This as the White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney cast doubt on any bipartisan deal being reached while there are these congressional investigations into President Trump. Tonight, President Trump and Democratic congressional leaders signaling optimism after meeting at the White House on infrastructure spending.
We're very excited about the conversation that we had with the president.
It was a very constructive meeting. It's clear that both the White House and all of us want to get something done on infrastructure in a big and bold way.
The rare courteous outward display standing in stark contrast to the grappling behind the scenes as the White House fights subpoenas from House Democrats trying to investigate President Trump's finances.
In previous meetings, the president has said if these investigations continue, I can't work with you. He didn't bring it up.
The Democrats encouraged about the possibility of spending $2 trillion on a potential deal, far more than the Trump administration had previously proposed.
Originally, we had started a little lower. Even the president was eager to push it up to $2 trillion. And that is a very good thing.
Though where the money will come from could become a major sticking point. And the president's acting chief of staff cast doubt on any potential deal while the investigations into the president are ongoing.
Well played, Mr. President. Well played indeed. Hey guys, Total Control 871. You know what? I seriously doubt this diabolical maneuver was the brainchild of Donald Trump. I doubt it. It's brilliant. It is so fucking brilliant. Donald Trump, or his campaign, his reelection campaign, has just slit the throat of Joe Biden. Have you ever seen those sci-fi movies where you've been chopped with a sword, a samurai sword, or maybe a lightsaber, or hope I'm not going too esoteric here, apple seed, the filament whip, the and the person that has just been sliced just kind of stands there like, what? Why are you looking at me? They don't fucking understand that you've just been sliced the fuck to pieces as you begin to slowly slide apart. So while Joe Biden goes to nod his head yes, and then the head just rolls the fuck off because he doesn't understand that, you've just been sliced to pieces by Trump's re-election campaign. In case you're wondering what the fuck I'm talking about, $2 trillion for infrastructure spending. Well, what's the problem, Total Control? Aren't you always bitching about how bad the roads are? Yeah. I don't got a problem with the infrastructure being increased. Hopefully there'll even be some segregated bicycle infrastructure thrown in there for good measure. The strategy, the tactician. Democrats just unwittingly gave Donald Trump a $2 trillion campaign finance. Who did Joe Biden launch his campaign with? Where did he go? To our firefighters. Middle-aged white men. Middle-aged white men. Then where did he go? The Union. Breadbasket of America, you know. Ah, the American Union. And who works these construction jobs that are going to do this infrastructure? Middle-aged white men with high wage, high job security union workers. And guess what? With $2 fucking trillion, their jobs just got a whole lot more secure, baby. All thanks to Donald Trump. They're not going to be thinking of Joe Biden. How many times do I got to tell you, my dear Democrats? It's all about that cake straight out the gate. Okay? So as Biden goes to woo his beloved unions with platitudes and pretty words, they'll be clicking their pen and writing checks. Okay? The Republicans are going to be putting cash money into the pockets of Joe Biden's precious middle-aged white American voters. Okay? I've told you guys a long time ago. Everybody's bitching about the candidates, and are they diverse enough, and do they have enough of this and enough of that, and Buttigieg he isn't getting enough black people, and what was that? Kamala Harris, is she black enough? No fucking wonder you guys got fucked with Trump. I mean, no fucking wonder. God, you guys are fucking stupid. You know, if I'm going to use a sci-fi analogy here, Superman versus Batman. Batman is definitely the GOP. He doesn't need the brute strength. Amanda Waller said it best. Batman is always going to be 2 steps ahead. I fucking warned you. The GOP are masters tacticians. They are masters of strategy. Pelosi and Schumer just, oh, they were so smiling at the podium. Ooh, we thought we'd go low, and then he went high, and woo. I guess so. Because I'm going to tell you right now, as this news broke today, local fill in the blank. Local unions all around the fucking U.S. are leaning in. Yeah? That means there's going to be work next year. Life is that much more secure next year. Okay? So as Americans go marching into the polls to vote for their president, all of those middle-aged white men, all the men's like our Lewis from Rolling Earthship, all of their type, they're about to get fucking paid. And they won't be thinking Pelosi or Schumer. And they damn sure won't be thinking about Joe Biden or whoever the Democratic nominee will be. They're going to be thinking Donald Trump. Well played, Mr. President. Well played indeed. Looks like you may have just bought yourself 4 more years to dodge those subpoenas. Total Control 871.